Hey everybody, clearing. All right, this is going to be a Divine Masculine check-in. We're going to look at what are the Divine Masculines who are preparing for union going through. What are they thinking about the connections? What's on their minds? How are they viewing things at this time? Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through for these Divine Masculines that are preparing to come forward in union to their Divine Feminine, with their Divine Feminine. What is going on for these masculines that are at this developmental stage? And what is the most beneficial energy for the feminines to be aware of, to be in, to co-create preparation for union in the highest? All right, before we begin, I have the Beyond Lemuria deck, and I'd just like to see what is a energy we can look at. Shine your light. 44, no way. Okay, so yes way. I've been seeing 44, and I've had personal reads with people pointing out 44 in those. So there's something about 44, 444 energy right now. If you've been seeing 444 or 44, pop it in the comments below. Okay. Shine your light, doing what you love, time to thrive, giving from the overflow, yes, life purpose, being authentically you, compassionate self-empowerment, loving life, trying things you resonate with, bringing joy to others by being an inspiration. Okay, so that's the energy we're stepping into as we prepare for union. This is where it's at. It's about being the change we wish to see in the world, and that change is authenticity. All right, let's have a look at where these masculines who are preparing for union are at on the conscious mind about their connection. All right, so they're in an integration phase. This is rest, this is prayer, this is meditation. Third eye is illuminated here. They are seeing the solution to never recreating heartache again. The Three of Swords is the card that comes before the Four of Swords that talks about the heartache. And with these swords all in a neat, orderly row, these masculines have seen cause and effect, the error of those more karmic ways, possibly contrasting energies, so third-party situations or multiple options. They're really sorting through the value they can take from those past experiences, the awarenesses, but they're also understanding why they don't need those things anymore, is what I'm hearing. And now we have the Two of Cups coming into focus. It's not in the upright here. There is a twin flame caduceus on this card, and I also heard dropping labels. So these masculines are seeing where the love is, regardless of what labels are floating around there in cyberspace. These masculines are really looking at the contrasts. They are taking a fine-tooth comb to what is balanced, what is imbalanced. How are the feminines being guided? Keeping an open mind, open heart to the changes that would need to happen, are happening, you will see going forward. So this is not being naive or jumping to conclusions or hanging on expectations, but really being present, aware, alert to what is, because these masculines are changing. They are praying, they are getting very beautiful guidance at this time about what love really is and how they can contribute to cultivating love, I just heard. So you haven't seen it before, feminines. You also must go into meditation with your connection to Source so that you understand what love is, so that you can apply it. I posted 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. Love is patient, love is kind, it keeps no record of wrongs. Read that verse, because that gives you an outline for a measure for whether or not you actually have love. Thinking someone's cute, getting turned on, thinking that they would be a good business partner, seeing that you have a hobby or two in common, that's not love. Go to that verse and literally look at all of those attributes and ask yourself with total honesty, do I employ these aspects when I say I love this person? Am I embodying those things when it comes to this person? That meditation that you can do to see if you yourself measure up to love will show you what you are worth regarding love, and it will show you what to be aware of in a truly love-aligned partner, whether it's your counterpart or somebody new. This will give you a heads up on what to look for, what to embody, because you will not receive it if you are not that love already. So mastery is about embodying that love. Love is the only eternal, God is love. And so if we want to be masterful, love is the name of the game. Really align with what love is. And that's what's going to give you this peace that allows you not to wait for it, but to be alert as it comes in. What can we see for how these masculines are thinking of their counterpart? Putting down the guard. Something is sinking in. Both of these cards, the star in the inverse, this uphill battle in the inverse, it's really this deep, no place like home kind of energy. So these masculines, home is where the heart is. You really do hit core deep in their being, in their soul. What are the feminines meant to know here? Ace of Wands. So look at that. 3 + 4 is, or 3 + 1 is 4 of Wands. This is the life purpose that's going to, ignite here. That each person needs to be at a developmental stage of mastery where life purpose ignites. That's when it's safe to collaborate. That's when it's safe. When we've done enough healing, we won't lose ourselves. We won't go into codependency. When we know what our God-given purpose is, when we're in alignment with that authentic truth, it doesn't matter what it is. If we are vibing on that authenticity, truly the righteous authenticity, we're in alignment. So this is saying, keep focusing on you coming into that alignment, feminines, so that you've got joy. Ignite your own light. It's not about your masculine igniting that. They are drawn to your light already ignited. With this here, but not in the upright, they know that there is this momentum building. There's a swelling in the energy. Our potential is being reached, I just heard. So it's almost like they're taking a deep breath and allowing this to fill up their soul with the knowledge, the significance of this connection, I just heard. And this is on the conscious mind, so it's like it's dropping through the mind into the body and the soul. Let's see what's on the heart space. Queen of Cups and 2 of Pentacles, both in the inverse as well. Many of these cards are coming out in the inverse. Everything except the prayer and meditation. That can mean that we're in about a 3-week window where things are just going to go bloop and change over. So they are deeply looking at their intuition, the unconditional love that's in this connection, the changes that have happened, the balance that has been struck. I'm getting they have a fairly good clarity right now about what needs to happen next. So it's not that they are not making strides. It's that they know exactly what needs to finish up, what they need to be accountable for before the next things can happen. And it feels like they have a certain time frame associated with what they think needs to play out right now. And because they have some form of certainty that they are aware of, it's bordering on prophetic. For those who are not so intimately in the know about these connections, it would look very prophetic. But because there's been so much intimate, energetic sharing, it's not rocket science. It's really quite literal and founded. But this is giving the masculines an opportunity to celebrate the connection, to be grateful for you feminines. It's almost like a taking stock, surveying the land. There's something grand in this energy. It's humbling. These masculines are so blessed. It's awe-inspiring and humbling is what I'm feeling here. It's like they can't fathom the magnitude. And yet, they've never been so sure. It's a really beautiful, noble energy. And humble, I want to say again. What is the best thing for the feminine? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So just know this is secured. It is sealed. Here's the union, the swan, the sun, the enlightenment. And this is in your heart space. The Four of Pentacles is about things on the core level. Sometimes it's a scarcity card. But in this depiction, it's a safeguarding. It's a sacred kind of energy. This is a truly sacred connection, feminines. And I'm feeling that the feminines are feeling this deep within their hearts, and the masculines are having a very expansive, as they get ready to step out there and take action towards these unions. Feminines, you're feeling this transformation with the dragonfly here. But there are things being illuminated, the truths of this connection being illuminated on the heart space. Watch for those, I'm hearing. Heart of Hearts, what are these masculines who are preparing for union up to? Wow, Tower and the Magician. This is really interesting. I'm getting divine timing from this combination. Poised and ready. The lightning is striking twice. There's a series of events here that the masculines are balanced enough to take advantage of. So in the way that they will come through with flying colors. So those around the masculines right now are going to watch the masculines pull magic out of the hat with some things that are coming up right now. It's going to differ for each. I'm getting that it will be two separate events where these masculines will be given the opportunity to think on their toes. And this is their new energetic reputation speaking for them. Calm, cool, collected. They've been training for this. So I'm not ruling out that they will be able to handle things that are emergencies. I'm getting a really mix of things that are affecting family members, but also strangers. Like I'm seeing a train station and I'm seeing snow on the ground and a forest. There's different scenarios that are coming to me while I'm channeling this, and it feels like the masculines are going to be able to save the day. And it might be emotionally, it might be mentally, it might be physically, it's going to differ, but it's declarating them. You can't pull magic out of the hat if you're not present and centered when certain things play out. And so it's like walking on water, really. There's something here that the masculines are going to do that will really show them that they are stepping into the primo alignment to be able to be a provider, a protector, a noble gent, I just heard. So these things that might happen might not be showy externally, but the masculines will know and others will witness, is what I'm hearing. How are the feminines? And so this is, how does that relate to the Heart of Hearts for the feminines? This is the worthiness that the masculines are anchoring in. This is them being able to confirm the potential they have felt they have had, their divinity. In this card, this crow has a wand, and that is the life purpose. So whatever these events are, it's going to really show the masculines what they're here to do. And the feminines, wow, 5 of Cups, okay. So there is still a releasing of things from the past, feminines. We saw the 2 of Cups here, also at the top of the card for the masculines to begin with. So both are on the same page. But while the masculines are stepping into their purpose, being present, being effective, truly on a divine level in their lives because they are alert and aware and present, feminines, right now there is this final releasing of emotional things from the past. The 5 of Coins or 5 of Cups is a grieving card. There's a lot of hope and transformation in this love, but in order to be poised and ready for this love, there is this honor of the past, gratitude for the past, fully releasing. The emotions being poured out here. So if you are still wondering about releasing the past, really look at how you felt emotionally connected to the things that you are releasing. If there was any immaturity, imbalances, sadness, grief, uncertainty, if you lacked peace connected with some of the things you're still hanging on to, let that be your guide to fully release and to find the true meaning in why those things have been in your life, instead of clinging to them for what you thought or hoped or expected they would be. Now is the time to realistically say goodbye to the things that aren't meant to come forward, feminines. You might want to have a ceremony, a cord cutting ritual, a gratitude letter and burn it, or give it to somebody that needs to hear it. There seems to be a sacred rite of passage for both counterparts right now. Masculines stepping in, feminines releasing. What can we see for what the masculines wish to manifest on their way to union? Closing out cycles and seeing what needs to be closed out and what can be cultivated. The Judgment card isn't in the upright, so I do believe that some of these events that the masculines may rise to the occasion with, once the dust settles with certain things that the masculines are about to experience, they're going to be able to tell what is karmic and what is coming forward. So these could be true colors being shown in the masculine's environments, misunderstandings being cleared up. It does feel like wisdom coming in. So the masculines just want to continue seeing the organic, authentic steps, regardless of how fast it's happening or not. There's no rush. Advice for the feminines. Yeah, this is really grounding. This is really happening. The 10 of Cups in the upright can be a little bit of la-la land. And in the inverse, pinch me, it's happening kind of energy. So this is how it happens, feminines. It's gradual, it's authentic, it's sincere. There is enough spaciousness for it to be done right at just the pace it needs to be done right. And these masculines have their eyes and hearts open, desiring to see the authentic markers of closure and authentic markers of readiness. They don't want to pretend. They are realists. What can we see for the action these masculines are taking? Page of Cups and the 4 of Coins. So they're hanging on to this connection while they continue to surrender the timing. Again, I'm getting the feeling that they know something has to play out, but they've never been more sure that you're on the same page. Trustworthy, righteous, wholesome, I just heard. So they've never been able to trust someone like you, feminines. They've never been able to trust themselves, or they have also not been trusted this way before. It's really helping them soften. You're not judging me, chasing me, ridiculing me, questioning me, interrogating me, tailing me, stalking me. You're giving me my space, feminines. Okay, what is the advice for the feminines? Death and the phoenix rise. So just rest assured, feminines, that these connections are going to come up from the ashes. You know, it's going to be when you least suspect it, because there's going to be a moment where it does reach readiness and things will play out. It will be go time. There will be liftoff here. The masculines do seem to know of something that they must observe playing out. And I'm hearing, feminines, you would know what this is on your side and on their side as well. What can we see for the biggest challenge for these masculines? Standing in their righteousness and holding that frequency while these remaining changes play out, so they can bring an offer of love. So it's literally just staying the course is the challenge, not letting their energy dip, staying in this alignment with you, feminines. So I'm even getting with this eclipse consummation here that they have included you in their planning, their vision, their heart, their mind, their soul. With whatever's playing out right now, you're right there in their energy. And it's only a matter of time until they present you with the confirmation of that. Part of the challenge is them knowing that there is a chance you don't comprehend that, how much they care, because they haven't fully had the green light from the divine to fill you in on just how much they love you. And so they're having to wait it out. They're having to persevere until it's time to really have and to hold all of that part. What can we see for advice for the feminine? 6 of Pentacles. This is a card of reciprocity. So be very mindful, feminines, of the circumstances of each of your lives and how circumstantially or in a bigger sense you weren't able to give and receive equally. Emotionally, mentally, and physically, this journey puts us through all manner of refining. But we are coming to a time as we prepare for union where all of those developmental, I'm seeing a polishing stone, all the buffing that we've been undergoing to polish us. We've had to go through it, and we haven't been able to have consistent, equal, mutual give and take. That's been part of the test of this love. That's been part of the strength, the stress test, the strengthening, the confirming, the revealing of our character. Is part of the proof of love is that it's been unconditional, that both have stuck through it, even if it hasn't yet been able to deepen mutually. What is the solution to this challenge? Ace of Swords, grand entrance I just heard. Like, these masculines have a surprise. They have something up their sleeve. They have a plan. They have a strategy. This is the truth. So, masculines, you're just being guided to stay the course and stay in your impeccable truth. It won't lead you astray, and you will not lead your feminine astray. What can we see for the feminines? Knight of Pentacles. Keep doing that inner work, building this foundation of authentic truth within your heart. Gratitude, confirmations, seeing the world through genuine love, not la la land, delulu, spiritual bypassing, but seek out things to be genuinely grateful and aware of. See on a more love-filled level. Do the inner work so you're no longer pessimistic, so you're no longer skeptical, so you're no longer imbalanced, so that you're practical, grounded, realistic. Masculines are honing their impeccable truth, and you must be someone who also knows what that is. What can we see for the near future, the next 3 weeks? Oh, wow. So we're literally getting the card of the player turned monogamous and the wifey card. So this really, I mean, it's not necessarily a proposal here, but this literally can be that the masculines will be impressing upon you somehow in their beautiful way that they would like to have a child, that they are taking care of you and existing children, that they are investing on a level they've never invested in someone before. There's an acknowledgement here that you are the person that is bringing out the best in them, that they are deepening, that they are growing. And there is something about you specifically that is front row and center in this process for them. Something is going to come to light, a clear confirmation that they have been up-leveling and leaving player energy, weak energy, hot and cold energy in the past, and anchoring in this alignment, this nurture, as it directly relates to you and this potential future. This is a wifey card. So these masculines are going from players to getting into this alignment for life partnership. That's in the next 3 weeks. That's incredible. They're going to show obvious care, personal care. And there is going to be an expression, a declaration that you are the only one that gets that level of focused care from them. And for many, it will be ever. It's not the be-all end-all yet, but this is certainly a major step in the direction of that. This can be that they will tell you they do not have any other intimate partners, that they have put that aside. So this can be becoming exclusive. Even if you are celibate prior to marriage, if that resonates, they are telling you that they intend to remain celibate until they can make you their life partner like this. Wow. So it's, it's not quite the proposal, but it is this declaration of monogamy, intimacy, how sacred they see the future with you in this regard, feminine. That's a major message. What is, okay, feminines, the Two of Cups. So, in the past, a message like this might have made the feminine collective go absolutely squirrely. I just heard gleefully manic. This is saying stay grounded. We've reached such a beautiful foundation. But this isn't in the upright. This is a tandem effort. It's not about being swept off your feet and unrealistic and not having to do any of the contribution. You have free will, and this is how we lose ourselves. And so there will be an opportunity to ground this love on both of your terms in ways that both of you feel into the divine accountability, the righteousness regarding the things you're going to start anchoring together. But these masculines are about to declare that you're the one they want to consciously, I heard twin with, or twine with. They want to start talking to you about this. Ooh, I just got a shiver. Wow. All right, let's see what we can here for Starseed Oracle. Advice for the masculines I'm reading for here. Temple of Perfected Essence, Divinity, Honor, Responsibility, and Humility. Yes, masculines. Oh, I keep getting these shivers. You are really embodying your divinity, and this kind of leadership, this spiritual leadership where you are acknowledging the necessity to place the divine, the recognition of God, source, creator, divine, at the head of this connection. That it is your honor, that it is your responsibility, that it is sacred. And with humility, you can acknowledge that this feminine is the one that is righteous enough to warrant deepening with in this way. And we also got Metatron's star, exaltation, brilliance, triumph, and victory. You've done it. You've made it to this level, masculines. If you're watching this, chef's kiss, masculines. And lunar progressor, emotional equilibrium, compassionate non-attachment. I'm just hearing you've got this. Go with the flow. Stay balanced. Whatever you're doing, stay in this energy you're in right now, masculines, because you're striking a harmonic chord. Oh, another server wants to come up my back. What can we see for the feminines? Auric cleansing, replenishment, renewal, restoration. So you're going through a release, cord cutting. This is a card of cord cutting, removing karmic cords, releasing the past. We saw that Five of Cups, letting go of the things that are not coming forward into this Two of Cups connection, and giving your time all the space you need for replenishment, renewal, and restoration. I myself I'm on day 3 of a 21-day yoga challenge, and really bringing in that amazing me time, focused. I usually do yoga, but not 21 days straight. So if anybody wants to get on to that, let's see if we can, hurrah in the comments below about the yoga challenge. Okay, everybody. I actually am not endorsed, but I just got onto Asana Rebel as an app, and I guess I'm plugging that because it's been helpful. It's really cool, something you can do from home. Maybe Asana Rebel is listening to me. Anyways, I would love it if other people did that as well. And yeah, if you are interested, just say I'm in the comments below. I'm not organizing it, but daily readings or whatever, we can be like day 7, day 5, day 20, day 12. All right, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.